Okay. So the book we are doing is Rhonda Byrne's The Power. And her first book was a book called The Secret, where she spoke about how everything works on the law of attraction, how we can attract things, magnetize things to our life through the law of attraction. Okay. And this book talks about how we can develop power in our life. We all need to feel powerful, isn't it? Many times we feel very helpless, powerless because of the external situations. We want to do things, we cannot do things because we are bound by our duties, our life, our job, our family, our work. So many things we are bound to that we feel sometimes powerless. And we all want power. I'm not talking about the wrong kind of power, but we all want power. So, to understand the law of attraction and what she explains about the law of attraction is, friends, everything in this world is based on the law of attraction. Hmm? If you see how, like, I'm sitting on this bed and the bed is on the floor, is placed on the floor, it is because of the law of attraction between me and between the bed and the Mother Earth, the gravitational pull. In the whole universe, also, there are so many solar systems. The planets are moving around the sun. They could just fly away there, but they're sticking to the solar system in a group because of the law of attraction that is working between the sun and all the other planets. So, in the similar way, everything in our life also works on the law of attraction. Hmm? You fall in love because you have attraction towards somebody. Hmm? You like a food, you get attracted to a food. So, everything that you're doing in life is based on the law of attraction. And this law of attraction is also based on the law of love. You will see you cannot attract anything without love. You have to have love to attract something in life. In the whole universe, even the solar system, if they're sticking to the sun, there is a certain kind of latent love between the sun and all the solar system that is attracting them together. Hmm? So the basis of everything is love. You 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 know you get attracted to a person or food or a friend because you love deep down somewhere, you love that friend, the love the person, love the food. That's why you are attracted. So it is the love that makes you attract to that thing. Hmm? So, but if what we do is that, like, on a daily basis, we are the creators of our own life. We What happens is that we think whatever we think. There are in three ways we are creating some kind of effect in the world. We think, we speak, and we act. Most of the time what happens is we act based on what I am thinking. Hmm? I want to be with this friend because I am thinking that I like this friend. That's why I attract myself to this friend. I want to eat this kind of food. I am buying pizza because my thinking is saying that I love this food. Let me have this food. Okay? So if the first starts with thinking, then I use words or I start taking action. So the beginning of everything is thoughts. Hmm? But now, see, if we are attracting whatever we are doing in the world, everything is based on law of attraction. Then you might be questioning, ke, why am I then, am I attracting all the negative things in the world? What I'm suffering in so many areas. Why is that happening? I don't want to attract these things in my life. Why is that happening? It is because most of the times you will see that instead of what I love, we focus on what we don't love. Hmm? So, as for example, oh, this Gucci bag is extremely costly. Why do people make such costly bags? So, in some way, deep down, you are not loving the fact that the bag is costly. Hmm? So, you are emitting a frequency of not love, and that's why you are not getting that in your life. Oh, why is my partner behaving like this with me all the time? Oh, why is my friend always gossiping about me? So we are focusing, our thoughts are mostly going on the fact is what is going wrong and what I don't love instead of what I love. So if we start shifting our focus from thinking of things what we don't love. Oh, see Bangalore traffic. Oh my God, how bad the Bangalore traffic is, and all these things. Oh, why did I come to Bangalore? Because the traffic is so bad. Or instead of why can't I focus on how beautiful Bangalore weather is? How beautiful the people of Bangalore is. Every day it rains. I love to see the rain of Bangalore. Almost every day or once in a while, Bangalore will rain. The the smell of the rain, the smell of the soil when it rains, it feels so good. So when I focus on what I love about Bangalore instead of what I don't love about Bangalore, the more good things about Bangalore will get attracted to me. So this is the law of attractions, that if I want to use the law of attraction, I have to focus on thinking, dreaming, visualizing on things that I love instead of complaining, grumbling on what I don't love. So it says what we give out, it says that everything is like, it's like whatever we give out we receive. This is the law. So if I want my life to be filled with love, I have to give out love, right? If I'm speaking badly with a person, or if I'm not responding to my partner properly, or if I'm ignoring or doing all these things to my partner, and then naturally, what am I going to get? By what I give out, I get back, right? I get back the same kind of experience that my partner is also behaving the same with me. Yeah. So if I whatever I want to get, I have to give. If I want to get love in life, then I have to give love. I have to continuously keep giving love in life. Yeah. So like I want to end this with the beautiful experience of this lady. She here in this first chapter of the power. So it's like, it's a science. Law of attraction works, but law of attraction works on the basis of law of love. So if you want to attract something, you have to apply the law of love. Hmm? What is the law of love? If you want something, focus on only wanting and dreaming and getting that thing instead of thinking about, oh, I don't have this thing, and focusing on what are the things that you don't love of not having that thing, right? So when you do that, it will automatically start getting attracted to you. And here, Rhonda Bryant, she ends with a beautiful experience that, when we keep focusing on love and what I love and all these things, slowly, steadily, it might take time, but things will come to me. She gives an experience of a lady here, shares that, this lady had multiple challenges, very abusive marriage, had to grow up kids on her own, no money, nothing. But still in that situation for 20 years, she was suffering with an abusive relationship for 20 years, no money, nothing. But for 20 years, she did not stop dreaming of having a beautiful partner. She always said, I want a amazing partner in my life. I want, I want this in my life. I want money and a partner and a beautiful house near ocean in my life. And this is what she used to visualize instead of thinking about, oh, my life is so bad. Oh, I have an abusive husband. Oh, I haven't, I have no money. Oh, all the kids are, I have to grow all of them on my own. Why life is filled with pain. Instead of focusing on what is going wrong, even after so much of pain in her life, she only used to focus on love, what she loves. And there came a time when after 20 years she left her previous husband and she fell in love with somebody who was extremely rich, and he used to live in Spain near on the beach. And she lived her rest of her life living on the beach on a beautiful house with her very loving husband who really cared and loved her. Yeah. So this is what happens when we really apply the law of love in our life. How do we apply the law of love in our life? By focusing on the good things, visualizing on the good things and not on what is going wrong. हमारा दिमाग ऐसा है कि फोकस हो ही जाता है, कभी कभी इतना इतना ट्रोमैटिक होता है हमारा जीवन, कर्मा एंड एवरीथिंग, कि हम वी हैव अ टेंडेंसी ऑफ फोकसिंग ऑन things which are going haywire. But we have to again come back to love. Come back to love means focus on what are the things you love and enjoy, feel, visualize, dream. You know, we are meant, we are meant, बोलते कि we are made from the spark of the divine. हम डिवाइन के बच्चे नहीं हैं, हम डिवाइन ही हैं. Divine sparks are in smaller forms. So we have our, you know, we have it's our birthright to be happy. It is our birthright to have an abundant life. It is our birthright to have an amazing partner and loving partner in our life who loves us, and cares for us. So these are all that we deserve. It is our birthright. But हमको believe तो करना होगा ना, और एट द सेम टाइम बिलीव करना होगा, और सेल्फ सैबोटाज भी नहीं करना होगा. कभी कभी क्या होता है कि we feel that we deserve, I deserve a good food and all these things, we say I deserve abundance, I deserve this. But at the same time, when the good thing is coming in your life, the person is coming in your life or the partner is coming in your life, you are self sabotaging and forcing the person, even if the person is trying to love you, you are self sabotaging and making sure that the person leaves you. एक टाइम के बाद तुम इतना इरिटेट करोगे किसी को, तो वो तो छोड़ के चला ही जाएगा ना. So we have to have that also, that learning, that understanding that we have to also work on not self sabotaging our own joy, whether it is to do with abundance, whether it is to do with relationship, and whether it is to do with health. Like Swagata, as you were talking about, na tumi bolchile Swagata, je about your partner. But I would say that, see, where in which ways are you self sabotaging? Because a man in love normally is, no, is blindly in love. Okay. And when you are feminine and you are in your strong feminine energy, and when you are whole, when you are complete, when you love yourself enough, you are always treated like a queen, Swagata. Okay. As if, men run to you. You don't have to do anything. This is the beauty. When we are in our feminine energy, we don't have to run for men's attention. It comes to us naturally. Yeah. So Ota, just focus that where am I going wrong? What am I doing for which my man is moving away from me? So work on that. বুঝেছো? Okay. Because when we work and see whether you're not loving yourself, when you don't believe in your how worthy you are, that you deserve a good relationship, you deserve that kind of love in your life. See whether you really মানে নিজেকে বুঝতে হবে যে মানে নিজেকে ওই ফিলিংটা দিতে হবে যে I deserve the best. I deserve the best. And for deserving the best, it doesn't matter, like, deserving the best means it has to come. I deserve the best. I don't deserve second best. I deserve the best treatment. I deserve the best kind of affection. I deserve the best kind of respect and love from my partner. Okay?
হুম।
And for that, you have to love yourself. আমি নিজেকে এত ভালোবাসবো, আমি নিজেকে এত এত নিজেকে you treat yourself as a queen. You believe you are a queen. You deserve that. And that's when you will see that it comes. It comes. You don't have to run. It just comes.
হুম।
Okay? So
হুম।
that's why self sabotage বলে অনেক সময় that you know self sabotage means I will do something where I don't believe in my worth. Okay?
হুম।
আমি এরকম করব। আর যখন আমরা আরো চেক চেক sometimes when we don't believe in our worth, our walk, our talk, everything changes. You know, when you will see that when you believe in your in your worth, you look graceful, you talk graceful. Even if you're doing all the nonsense things in the world, you look cute. Your partner loves you for all those cuteness. বুঝতে পেরেছো? So but if you
হ্যাঁ।
think, oh, I'm doing this, oh, that means I'm not looking nice, oh, I'm bad, oh, I talk too much, so that means you're judging yourself, you're criticizing yourself. Hmm? So, oh, maybe, oh, I talk too much. Oh, I'm from this medium and not from, I'm from a vernacular medium. That's why my partner
হুম।
don't love me. Oh, I'm this, I'm that. Oh, I'm not beautiful. So the more you have judgments for yourself, the more you are not believing that you are a queen and you deserve the best. And that's why it comes naturally. See,
হ্যাঁ।
it is the dharma of women, it is the dharma of women to irritate men. You know, it says that
হুম।
may, mera jodi, if women are not irritating men, that means there's something is wrong. She's not in love with the men.
হুম।
When a woman
হুম।
is really in love with the men, she will irritate the men. She will, because she wants his attention, she wants his love. She in very frequently she wants the assurance that, do you love me?
এটা আবার কেমন নিয়ম থাকবে? এই যে ধরো সোসাইটিতে, মানে ওই যে তোমাদের যেমন অ্যাপ আছে না, এই ডেনমার্কের আমাদেরও, মানে যেহেতু আমাদের বিল্ডিং এর উল্টো দিকে এখন 200 খানা বিল্ডিং হয়েছে, ওরা একটা নিজস্ব ফেসবুক পেজ রেখেছে। তো
Okay.
ওটার সম্বন্ধে মেল এসছে বিপুলের সঙ্গে কাছে, প্রায় অনেকদিন হয়ে গেছে, নাই নাই করে হলেও 7 মাসের মতো।
Hmm.
তো ওটাতে যা যা অ্যাক্টিভিটি থাকে বা কিছু এক্সট্রা কিছু নোটিশ থাকে, মানে মেলের মধ্যে এসে পড়ে, ওটা ওটা ফেসবুক পেজের মতো। তো
Hmm.
আমি যদি বলি আমাকে শেয়ার করো, বলে তুমি দেখে কি করবে?
তুমি করতে চাও এগুলো, তো বলছে যে করতে দেব, করার
হ্যাঁ,
দরকার।
মানে তুমি ওটা দেখে কি করবে? তোমার তো করার কিছু নেই, আমি তো দেখছি। তো ও দেখছে, কিন্তু ও অটম ব্রেকে আমাদের পাশের একটা ফ্যামিলি বাচ্চাদের জন্য একটু অ্যাক্টিভিটি রেখেছিল, ওগুলো তো
হুম।
আমাকে বলছেন না, না?
হ্যাঁ, বাট হোয়াট আই এম সেইং ইজ দ্যাট ওয়ার্ক অন ইয়োর সেলফ, স্বাগতা।
দেখো কত করা যাবে, মানে এগুলোকে কত, মানে তুমি টেকেন
না
ফর
না না
গ্রান্টেড
না,
নিয়ে
হোয়াট আই এম সেইং
নিয়েছি।
ইজ দ্যাট ডোন্ট sometimes we are always
মানে ও কি বলতো, ও বুঝতে চায় না যে ঠিক আছে তুমি আমাকে বলছো না, কিন্তু তুমি তো পার্টিকুলার যত মেসেজ আসবে সেটার সম্বন্ধে আমাকে ওয়াকিবহাল করতে পারবে না, না এট এ টাইম। তোমার
হুম।
ওখানে অফিসও আছে,
হ্যাঁ,
তার
বাট ডু ইউ
মাঝখানে তুমি।
রিমেম্বার আই ওয়াজ টেলিং ইউ দ্য স্টোরি অফ পার্বতী? you
হুম।
know I was telling you the
হ্যাঁ।
story of Parvati. I was telling you the story, and I keep reminding myself of the story of Parvati whenever I sleep. Whenever I'm sleeping, I bring back the story of Parvati. I said that, she was not looking for the attention of Shiva.
হুম।
Okay? She said, I love you, but okay, I will focus on myself now. Okay? I will go into deep meditation. I'll just go deep into myself. And in that deep meditation, her consciousness became so strong. ভেতরের ঠাকুরটা এত জেগে গেছে that Shiva was naturally attracted to her. She didn't have to do anything. She didn't have to act. She didn't have to grab. She didn't have to do anything to get Shiva's attention. Okay.
মানে
So,
ওর মধ্যে কি বলতো, এই 10টা বছরে একটা জিনিসই দেখলাম, মানে এটা আমার তো আমাকেই করতে হবে, এই জিনিসটাই ওর চেঞ্জ আসে না কোনো মতেই। মানে আমি ফ্যামিলিকে কাউকে মানে বিশেষ করে দেখো এখন তো আর সে বাবা মার আন্ডারে নয়, সে তো বউয়ের সঙ্গে। তার ভালো মন্দ সবটা তো আমার জানা রাইট। কেন ইন কেস তোমার যদি কিছু হয়, আমরা তো দুজনে অন্তত তোমাকে ট্রিটমেন্ট করাতে পারবো, বা আমার কিছু না হোক, মিষ্টিরও যদি কিছু হয় আমি ঘরে থাকলে কিছু করতে পারবো, আমার কথা সেটা। কিন্তু নাথিং ইন্টারেস্ট পর কিচ্ছু বলবে না, এরকম ব্যাপার কেন?
না
এটাই তো আমি
সেটা,
বুঝে পাই না।
না 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 না, এটা শুধু তোমার এখানে না, অনেকরাই, অনেক বড়রাই বলে না, আমিও জানি না অনেক কিছু। আমি
হ্যাঁ
এগুলো জানি
মানে
না, আমার ইন্স্যুরেন্স কি আছে, কত পয়সা আর্ন করছে, কতটা কি হচ্ছে না হচ্ছে, আমি
কিচ্ছু
কিছু
না,
জানি
কিচ্ছু না, কিচ্ছু না।
না। সো ইটস ওকে না, ইট
হ্যাঁ,
ইজ
ওগুলো
ওকে
নিয়ে
না,
কোনো
ওয়াই
ভাবি
ডু
না,
উই হ্যাভ
যেটা যে না
সো মাচ।
ও না বলার নেই, ওর এটা নিয়মে আসে না তাই ও বলে না, এগুলোকে নিয়ে আর সত্যি আসে না কিন্তু।
See, the frankly speaking, I'll tell you a story, okay? Why do we have to worry about what, how much our husband is earning? What is the insurance he's getting? Why do
না,
we have?
আমার দরকার হয় না কেন বলতো, আমি তো জানি আমাকে তো এমন না যে যদি আমি বলি এইটা কিনবো তাও দেবে না, মিষ্টির বার্থডে করব তাও বলবে না না। তার মানে তার তার অ্যাফোর্ডের মধ্যে থেকেই তো আমরা সেটা করছি। সে যখন দিচ্ছে তাই কত টাকা আছে, কত জমাচ্ছে, না খরচা করছে না কি করছে, সেটা আমার দরকার নেই দেখার। মানে অত আমি মানে কোয়ারি করব কেন? ও যদি মিস ইউজ করতো তাহলে আমি কোয়ারি করতাম, ও তো মিস ইউজ করার লোক না, সেটাও তো জানি।
দেখো
সেই
আমি
জন্য
কি, হ্যাঁ, তো
ওটা নিয়ে গায়ে লাগে না। মানে কখনো মনে হয় না যে এই জিনিসগুলোতে কেন তাহলে পিন পিন মারার মতো কথা বলে, সেটা বলছি।
হ্যাঁ,
মানে
সো
ওর মাথায় 10 বছর আগে বলে দিয়েছে তোর বউ রান্না বান্না জানে না, তোর বউ মানে বিয়ের আগে রান্না শিখে আসেনি, তুই তাই যাই করবে অ্যাডজাস্ট করে থাকবি। ওর মনে এই ব্যাপারটা এখনো এই কথাটাই চলে। অ্যাডজাস্ট ব্যাপারটা ওর মধ্যে ওই, কেন মায়ের বচন খনার বচন এরম টাইপের ব্যাপার হয়ে
no, no,
গেছে।
it has no, Swagata, it's completely wrong, okay? What the way you are thinking, যেরকম ভাবে তুমি চিন্তা করছো, it's not the
হুম
right way
হুম।
of thinking, okay? Because
ওকে।
see, the thing is that we all lack something or the other in our life, okay? I was also not a very good cook. I'm still not a good cook, but I think to some extent I have become. মানে I at least I know that okay, there are many items that I can cook very well and everything. But I was never a, I was always, you will see the people who are extremely spiritual, sometimes they lack the responsibility, too much of cooking and too much of, I will make sure that whatever is best for Ridan and all these things, they are happening and everything. But extra, I don't go and do all the extra things. Hmm? But that doesn't, because I believe in my own worth. I don't, because I don't feel that, previously I used to feel, as for example, my sister-in-laws are extremely good cook. Okay. And they live in a joint family, and when I used to go, they used to cook in 20 people, 30 people in the house. The huge business the in-laws have, so there are all the staffs, they cook food for them, and huge scale they used to cook, and they used to show off how good they are cooking, and I used to feel very uncomfortable of the fact that, oh, I am not that good cook and all those things, oh, I'm not very good in, and all these things. And but I overcame with this understanding. A day before yesterday, I took the topic of this, right, the believing in your wholeness, completeness. And not day before, few days back, I took the topic of completeness, that
কালকে ছিল অ্যালাউ, অ্যালাউ করো।
allow. Huh. So what I'm saying is that I believe in my, I believe, I started believing in my completeness, in my imperfections. I am,
হুম
everybody is nobody is perfect in this world. Okay. These, my sister-in-laws, they know, they have nothing to do. I'm not comparing, but what I'm saying is that this is their only thing that they live. They wake up in the morning, they cook, they send the kids, and they again bring the kids back. And I'm also doing, but along with that, it's only few years that I'm not, still I've now become so active with you guys. But along with that, I had to take care of so many ladies. Na? Counseling করতাম, I had to chant, I had to read books, so that I had to continuously keep myself updated with Buddhist philosophy, so that I can give lectures. Every Sunday there were lectures, and so many people used to come. I had to prepare those lectures. Then I started understanding that everybody have their strengths. Okay.
হুম
Everybody have their own strengths. Somebody is very good in cooking, somebody is very good in philosophy, very good in
হুম
spiritual knowledge. I was extremely good in spiritual knowledge. I was extremely good in motivating people, picking them up from even the deepest depression people who I could pick them up in just with words. This was my quality. So I started focusing on what are the good things about me instead of what is not good in me. Did you see? You yourself are telling যে ওর মধ্যে he is just a reflection. The men
হুম
or anybody in our family is just a reflection showing us, আমাদেরকে দেখাচ্ছে যে oh, you don't believe in yourself, see, you don't believe in yourself. So that's why the men will come and tell you, you are not good in cooking, you are not like this. It doesn't mean that you are not good in cooking, it means that you feel unworthy because you are not good in cooking. ডিফারেন্সটা বুঝতে পেরেছো?
হুম হুম
তুমি কুকিং এ ভালো না এটা প্রবলেম না, প্রবলেমটা হলো তুমি ডিপ ডাউন, ইফ ইউ চেক, ইফ ইউ গো ইনটু মেডিটেশন এন্ড চেক deep down you will see that you feel unworthy of the fact, unworthy of, and believe that oh, I don't deserve good things in life because I'm not a good cook.
হুম
So
হুম
women in this world nowadays don't cook. What's the big deal? Though I would love to cook a masala dosa. I'm planning to, Amar, I used to cook dosa, and আমি তো dosa বানাতাম তো ওখানে, কিন্তু dosa batter I used to buy, and I used to cook the other things in Denmark. But now I would love to learn to make dosa from scratch and make a good masala dosa. That is my dream. I would like to do that. Uh,
হুম
so yeah, you just learn. Okay, so নিজের উপরে focus করো
হুম
Swagata instead of what he does to you and everything. I frankly
হুম
speaking, I'm more, once in a while there are times when I was really treated bad by people, and whether it is partners or whether it is with people. But now because I have started believing in my own worth, I feel I'm treated well everywhere wherever I go, you know. So it means what the difference kichu hoyni. And also sometimes people will not treat you well, that can also happen even if you believe in your own worth, but that will not affect you because you know your worth. বুঝলে,
হুম
আগে আমার হতো এটা, আন্ডার কনফিডেন্স, ও আই ক্যানট কুক দ্যাট ওয়েল লাইক মাই সিস্টার ইন লজ, ও বাট নাও আই সে ওকে, I'm so good, I'm still so lovable, I'm still so worthy because I'm worthy just the way I am. I don't need to prove to anybody to feel worthy. Hmm?
হুম
And when I do so na Swagata, naturally my talents grow in all areas. Now I've become a good cook, you know.
হুম
It has come from the fact that I have accepted the fact that even if I'm not a good cook, I don't mind because that will not define my worth.
সেটাই হুম
Okay. Love yourself, Swagata. Somewhere deep down, I feel you don't love yourself. You don't believe in your worth. Hmm? Believe in your worth means, when we start believing, you should act also like that. You should act, you should talk, you should feel you are a queen. You should believe you are a queen. That's when people will see the queenness in you.
হ্যাঁ
ओके, तुम्हें निजे ही जो
হুম
बिलीव ना करो, तुम तो काम वाली अपने आप को समझती हो, तो लोग भी तुमको काम वाली ही समझेंगे ना। हाँ, मैं तो
হ্যাঁ
काम वाली हूँ।
সেটাই
My, from childhood, jano to childhood, I used to always walk. My cousins, like in my house also, they used to say that my walk, my talk, everything used to have grace. I used to always do walk as if, and many people used to think that I'm very arrogant also. So মনে হচ্ছে একটা একটা ফটো দেখেছো, that there is this friend, গুয়াহাটিতে আমি যার বাড়িতে গেছিলাম, গুয়াহাটিতে I stayed with a friend. She was actually my beautician, and she used to do she used to come home and do all my facials and everything. Nowadays, so I don't do any kind of ऑल दिस, अभी तो भूल ही गई हूँ, अपने आप को सुंदर समझती हूँ, इतना ज्यादा जरूरत नहीं है जाने की ब्यूटी पार्लर में। उतना कॉन्फिडेंस आ गया, तब तो नहीं था शायद। So I used to do a lot of, all these treatments, and and she was my beautician. She didn't she was she Our status is different, our everything was different, but she is now my best friend, one of my best friend. And when I met her, she used to say that, she used to look at, she used to live in the same we used to live in the same locality, and before she met me, she imagined, or she thought that I was a very snobbish girl. She said, "Okay, before I made friendship with you, I thought you are a very arrogant and snobbish girl because you used to walk in style, you used to talk in style." And then when she met me, she saw that, I can love everybody equally. So, so, and we are still so good
বাইরে
friends.
বাইরের ডিফারেন্সটা দেখে, মানে ভিতরটা ভাবেনি।
হ্যাঁ, ভেতরটা you can look, and you should walk and talk like a queen. Who has stopped you from? And it naturally, I didn't act, it naturally from childhood, it came to me, you know. So इसलिए तो बचपन से ही मेरे cousins and everything, when they saw that I have left, I've not worked, when I did nothing, they were very sad. Okay, they had high hopes from me that I will do something great, because from childhood only I had all the kind of, the traits of walking, talking, good in studies, and all these things. But then they saw, okay, Arey, I'm going into spirituality deep. That's when everybody got upset. Okay. So love yourself, Swagata. Love yourself. Okay. ठीक है, चलो, बाय बाय।
बाय।